You have Maledict. It's just not enough. They're putting a lot of pressure, and man, Taiga did such an extraordinary job just pulling one wave after the other, stacking, denying a lot of XP to the top lane. You could see the difference. Like he was being level 4 when Dragonite was being level Legion Commander was level 4, while Dragonite was being level 6. So this is where the difference comes from. Like your kill potential increases. First catapult wave, they deal some damage. Second wave, they kill the tower, and they just snowball. And the problem was that they needed to group up around the Visage. This is the key hero in the lineup, but he also gets demolished by Fade Bolt and Breathe Fire. So OG straight up banning out Queen of Pain. I think Queen of Pain, one of the strongest heroes in the game right now. What she does from position 3, 4, you name
1,
it.
2,
1,
yeah.
2, yeah, whatever. Like she can be played at every single position in the game, pretty much. You have 340 pure AoE damage with the pushback on the ulti. That's just insane.
So good early on. Of course, easy to focus on things that, go wrong for OG in that loss, but also Liquid, things that go right for them. Very early group up as 5 heroes to match OG's aggression. OG, they came mid, they killed Morphling with a 5v1 gank, take out the tier 1, transition top, and then Liquid are like, okay, you're going to group up as 5, we'll do that as well. And like you said, with the Fade Bolt and Breathe Fire, they matched so nicely against that early 5-man attempted snowball from OG. As the ban stage, 3 heroes in apiece, Grimstroke, Queen of Pain, Dragonite, Nature's Prophet, Ember, and Chen. So we're still going to be leaving in heroes like Rubik, Earthshaker, and Chantress, which we didn't see from OG in that first game.
And both of these heroes are still in the pool. I think OG might shift towards it if they don't get banned out in this first phase. They really played well, running the aggressive tri-lane, giving Seb solo matchup where he really shines. But man, that first game, it was something else. Like there was no resistance. It was really one-sided game.
It really was. Like a Mars ban there, kind of trying to limit some of the opening duos. The Mars Phoenix, for example, from Liquid could have been a nice little grab for them. Still with Keeper of the Light in the pool, but Ember Spirit removed, so you don't get that duo anymore. We also didn't see any Lone Druid or Luna.
Luna got banned out.
Lycan's still in the pool as well. I wonder if OG think about, taking that Lycan some point in this draft themselves to stop Liquid from having that early tempo.
Or if they want to leave Lycan for Team Liquid, you get Earthshaker. Problem is, you have one chance. Like, you get the Blink Dagger. There's going to be a lot of summons. If you get the Echo Slam, good for you. If you don't, what are you going to do? The game just ends when you're playing against Lycan. This is the first time that they did not ban Lycan in such a long time.
Shadow Demon opener. My doorbell's just rang and no one's answering. I've got to go quickly for 2 minutes. Sorry, Lacoste.
All right, I'll fill. So Shadow Demon, it's one of the better position 5/4 heroes where you have save. Soulcatcher deals insane amount of damage in the mid game. Spell that should not be underestimated. Some of the teams really like to play Shadow Demon Morphling, but they go with a bit of different thing. It's also a lane that they could run together. Shadow Demon plus Leshrac gives them push potential. Shadow Demon BKB piercing ability plus a save. On the other side, Team Liquid with Rubik and Void Spirit. No matter what, at least for me, Rubik just feels as a position 4 who does so many things, and it's just a standard pick. It never feels like it's a bad Rubik game. But Void Spirit,
I'm back.
You're back. All right, we've seen some Void Spirits being played as position 4 and 5. I'm really not that amazed. Even when he's playing a core and the things are not going well, he just doesn't feel like he's having that much influence in the game.
Yeah, they had a pretty good game against Virtus Pro with it when they paired it up with, Grimstroke. So he's able to jump in with Inkswell and be able to actually, solo someone down. And it was that kind of snipe, blow someone up, transfer that one kill into objectives with the Visage. So I'm definitely expecting, another hero here to give kill threat with the Void Spirit, and then have that pushing hero for Team Liquid. But Lycan, he gets banned out in that second stage by OG. Not going to have that available to them, but Lone Druid is still there as an open hero for Liquid.
Leshrac counters a couple of core heroes like Phantom Lancer. You don't pick it into Lash. Same goes for like a Slark. Also doesn't love to play into this matchup.
Position 5 Wind Ranger?
You don't know.
I think they've played it a couple of times for... Oh, they've given it a Tiger once and twice. Yeah, it has been a Tiger hero as a position 4 Wind Ranger, not the position 5. But yeah, you're right, you really don't know. This could shift around. Difficult to answer that kind of hero as well. I wonder what the reasoning is to try and grab this up.
You're not revealing anything at the moment. The strongest teams in the world right now, the way they're picking is most of the time just like, well, what do you think we're doing? You don't know because we're not showing our hand. Sometimes it's just Earthshaker plus some other heroes that can be played at multiple roles, which is also fine.
A bit of gap close there in team fight as Tusk now coming out for Liquid. So they've got the boxy Tusk, still flexible, of course, but they have been playing that position 3 Tusk. I'm now wondering, Shadow Demon is going to have a few struggles here against Wind Ranger Rubik Tusk running around chasing him down.
Tusk is one of the heroes that is underused in my opinion. I just really love him, what he does. You have, similar to Earthshaker, you have a block, you have a save, you have a BKB piercing ability, so sometimes even better than Earthshaker. And his strength gain is so high. Like you get the bracer, double bracer build, he becomes unkillable. 3.9 strength gain per level.
And he gives you such good gap close with Snowball, that BKB piercing, little punch up. Great teamfight initiator without needing to buy Blink Dagger. As OG, an unanswered Timbersaw. Nothing here that really deals with it.
It could still be position 5 Rubik. Insania plays it from time to time. We saw Solo yesterday from Virtus Pro playing position 5 Rubik. Huh. Who's going to buy Spirit Vessel in this team?
I guess Tusk can.
Looking like a very, very snowbally lineup from OG. Team Liquid, they need some tower damage.
It's kind of a weird draft from Team Liquid. A lot of single target focus.
Yes. I was about to say it. And then you have Leshrac, Earth Spirit, Timbersaw. That's just pure teamfight AoE.
And the setup or save from Shadow Demon. And if you kind of put the Timbersaw out there, show him on the map, you can smoke up with these other 3 heroes and catch out pretty much anyone on Team Liquid, blow them up.
Rubik is great hero against Timbersaw. Anything you steal, pure damage, mostly looking to steal his ulti. So they ban out Luna. It would be such a great Luna game. Very fast-oriented lineup from OG already. But if Rubik, let's say, steals Disruption, you're going to be having 2 saves, Snowball plus that. I'm a bit worried that they have no real AoE.
OG with their final ban. Like the fact you've picked up Lesh and there's no AoE on Liquid, like you're mentioning, the Illusion heroes could be a pretty big problem for them. So if they pick Tusk, that means Void Spirit's going to be played by Mickey then. Probably.
They could shift things around, All these heroes are very flexible. You can have Tusk 4 or 3. Wind Ranger can be mid, can be 4 or 5.
Do you want to have a core Wind Ranger against Shadow Demon Lesh Timbersaw though? That's my main worry. I do ban out the Lone Druid, removing one of Koikva's heroes. Like, the way I'm looking at this is like 5... Ooh, Monkey King. Picking it into Wind Ranger can be a little bit scary. But another great AoE teamfight ability with Wukong's command. OG are going to be able to really set and dictate where they choose their fights. Team Liquid are going to have to be very quick off the mark here to get pickoffs. Just to try and get any semblance of map control.
I'm just going through the hero list, trying to see the boxes that this last hero needs to check. Like, you have no tower damage whatsoever, Vent Ranger with Focus Fire, you're not going to have that. You need it to win a team fight. Lone Druid was such a good ban from OG.
Yeah, they needed something that can ramp up very quickly and give them that dominant performance from Koikva. They could still go for something like a Morphling here. Like, I look at this draft from Liquid and I just don't feel the synergy. I don't feel the game plan really from them. You know, OG, they get Timbersaw to level 7 or so. He goes out on the map. You smoke with Shadow Demon, Lesh, Earth Spirit. You find pickoffs. Monkey King's farming. As a razor grab for Team Liquid, it is a very fast-paced hero, as it looks like they want to try and dominate these lanes early on.
I just feel like they put themselves in a really bad spot with this kind of a draft. Razor also very single targeted. I mean, you have your ulti, you have your aura, but it's not that much of a damage. So who do they put on mid? That's the question. Like, they picked Razor to match it up against mid one, I believe. They saw this Monkey King, so they can swap things around, put Leshrac on the mid lane so that Monkey doesn't get destroyed.
Just try and rejoin Discord. Having a few Mr. Destructoid moments, going a bit roboty. But yeah, OG can still, put Leshrac mid, Monkey King can shift around. They're not locked into any lanes whatsoever. And the thing about like Liquid's draft, I guess, is if you are expecting this early 5v5 or a lot of early scrappy team fights, Razor, Void Spirit, they can fight very, very early on. And there you have it, position 5 Rubik. Master level Rubik for Insania, level 25. And who did we say? Yes, it was Solo yesterday that had
it was.
A Rubik +5, but he was against Earthshaker and Weaver, so he had some really sick abilities to steal. Maybe Insania just wanted to grab it up so he can use that chat line. There we go, game 2. Liquid up against OG. As we've got ourselves Insania Rubik top, Tiger on the Wind Ranger. Just behind them is the Boxy Tusk. Mid lane, quick for Razors heading in there, and Mickey is going to swing down south with the Void Spirit.
You definitely need to buy Spirit Vessel in this game against Monkey King's Jingu, against Timbersaw. So they need to decide who's getting it, whether you get it on Rubik, on Wind Ranger, or on Tusk, who, of course, Tusk is going to get more farm since he's playing position 3 here.
And then over on OG, 4 heroes down bottom. Sumail, Lesh, he's got shared tangos, so it looks like he's actually going to be heading into the mid lane. Seb, Timbersaw, Saxa, Earth Spirit, No-Tail, Shadow Demon, who has his little boots, and Monkey King for mid one, going up to top. So side lane Monkey, side lane Timbersaw, mid Leshrac. Makes things a little bit better for OG in the lane matchups.
Excellent idea.
And yeah, Insania definitely picked Rubik so he can spam chat wheel lines. I bet he just hit level 25 on it and he's like, oh guys, I'm gonna play Rubik this game.
Level 25, Timbersaw. At first time I saw it a couple of days ago with run.
Sounds like a chainsaw.
30 seconds to battle.
And look at where Liquid is standing. Very, very early move over towards this Radiant high ground jungle. Observer Ward, gonna watch out that top rune spot.
Here comes Monkey King. He looks like Tiny holding a tree. That tree is the one that Tiny grabs. They're going
There's the
Shackle level
shot
1.
level 1. Tag team there and mid one in trouble. Insania not leveling anything up
Fade
just
Bolt,
yet.
steal it.
He doesn't need to. He's got the right. Oh, he does. He goes for it.
Of
He has the
course
right
you
thing
do
to
it.
Finish it. Oh, of course he does.
I came here to be tested.
We give the first blood to Insania. He's
Same
going to be able to
happened in the
afford
last
boots
game.
soon. Yeah,
Just
true.
a full magic wand. He knows that he will be playing against Shadow Demon or not. It's actually No-Tail playing it, so they are swapping the lanes a bit, putting Timbersaw on the top lane against Tusk. Like, Timbersaw needs to be careful. Having Tusk tag team plus 1 extra hero, that's ton of damage. And I talked about Spirit Vessel. It's gonna be Taiga building it straight into Spirit Vessel. He understands, like, I'm not getting anything else this game. I'm good to go. Just get that Spirit Vessel online as fast as possible.
Liquid see this lane swap, and it seems they are still happy. As Boxy Tiger going to be the dual lane top against No-Tail and Seb. No-Tail goes for Disruption level 1. The right clicks onto Tiger. Pretty substantial, honestly. No-Tail doing some great harass there just with Disruption. Bringing Tiger incredibly low. And Boxy being handled by the Whirling Death level 1 of the Timbersaw. Not a great start.
No-Tail adjusted. Usually, like, it's the other way around, but he saw that Taiga has Shackle Shot and can't use Wind Run. So he just disrupts him and beats him down.
And No-Tail on that position 5, he's just going to be wave dragging, pulling creeps, making sure Timber gets that solo XP. As they go with tag team again, Seb down to about half health, but he's got reactive armor now with 6 stacks up. Shackle shot, and now a snowball back. Boxy needs to retreat and pop his own stick and tangos to get away from this OG aggression.
Taiga has Healing Salve for him. It's very important that No-Tail just stays away from the XP range, so Seb gets earlier level 3.
Koik for mid is annihilating that lane, or bottom. Yeah, mid one has to turn and fight. Mika and Insania with the help of Tiger now. Shackle shotting up Saxa. No rolling boulder, it's on cooldown, so Saxa does fall. Liquid bringing the tri-lane now down bottom to help out Mika's Void Spirit, so that leaves the Timbersaw alone top, getting banished. Seb coming in with a Whirling Death. Boxy has 7 stick charges, and he's just going to walk back behind his creep wave. As bottom lane, the snipe out. Mid one getting picked off as Liquid.
That's a nice move.
Down the monkey.
They saw that Shadow Demon is staying out of XP range, which means Seb will get the free levels on top, and they are having a hard time. You know, it's just a Wind Ranger with the Shackle Shot. Not much you can do. So they are running an aggressive tri-lane right now, which is a correct choice. And, you know, Shadow Demon can also TP back to bottom, so we're going to probably have 3 versus 3 there.
Yeah, we'll see if OG match it up. As mid lane, Koik for 19-7 against the 10-1 of Lesh. Razor dominating this lane. He was doing an exceptional job. He was like 12-1 up against like 5 CS of Lesh. But level 2 Lightning Storm here for Sumail is going to allow him to catch up and get to that bottle a little faster. Bottom lane again, Shackle Shot and the Ice Shards. They brought Boxy down here. Rolling Boulder's not going to connect as they turn with a tag team. Mid one snowballed upon, is kicked back, but Saxa doesn't get the save. Mid one down yet again. And they're chasing onto Saxa with a power shot damage. Really stacking up onto Saxa. The final click from Insania, not in range. Salve up from the Earth Spirit now as their creep wave does come back to defend the tier 1.
Now Mika is the one who's laning against the Timbersaw. You can't stop Timbersaw from farming. Any hero that's not like Slark Ursa can't really stop him. Regen Rune. Oh man, Koikwa denies it on the mid. That's pretty big.
For Sumail as well. Koikfa with boots, Wraith Band. Is that a second Wraith Band? No, just a salve coming for Koikfa so he can refill. As the TP mid from Saxa. I guess he didn't come from base, so no bottle refill for the Lash. And now the lane swaps. Timbersaw TPing bottom. Monkey King has already shown up top. OG trying to get this Timber up against the Tusk.
Well, what OG wants to do is just sacrifice Timber and be sure that Monkey is getting some kind of farm earlier on. Even though Timbers will get the farm eventually, it doesn't matter where he goes. They just want to have Monkey have a better matchup and another swap. Like, after this, you have to stop.
They do have this Shadow Demon behind the Monkey King now as some form of save, but Boxy, he's just going to run straight forward. He has Ice Shard, Snowball, level 2 tag team, a Mango, and 5-1 charges there for Rubik to get a little bit of his mana back. Should have Fade Bolt and Telekinesis. And they're pinging out the SD and they're like, oh, maybe a little bit risky to go diving this time around. Void Spirit will TP down south.
Whenever I see swaps like this, I always remember Eternal Envy that kept swapping for 11 minutes and just lost the game completely. But
No
that's why we love him.
Disrupts up the Tusk. Tag team's still there a little bit, but Shadow Demon gets himself away. So now a straight 1v1 with Mika and Seb bottom. Mid lane, it looks like the Wind Ranger is coming in with an attempted Shackle Shot. Won't latch to anything. Split Earth off the mark, and they slow down the Lesh now with a right-click damage coming through from Razor. It's enough to take down Sumail, and Monkey King coming in for a bit of a reaction play, but no one low enough for him to take out.
Yeah, after they saw his
Top
level,
lane.
they're like, man, it's only level 4 Monkey, we don't need to care about him.
No Tail
6?
self-disrupts, but still falls. 6-0 lead now for Team Liquid.
Excellent idea.
A great start for them again. Roll onto that Wind Ranger. Finally gets OG their first kill in the game. They are on the board.
It's devastating when you see that your team didn't manage to score a single kill for almost 7 minutes. That's what they needed. Like, the net worth difference is not that big, less than 1,000 gold.
Bottom. Taking a lot of pressure from Seb. Looks like he'll be fine. As top lane, the fight breaking out. Catching Insania's Rubik. OG starting to really play aggressively now as they try to break the tree of mid one with Tiger's power shot. Chased down with a Boundless Strike and Primal Spring, leaping upon the Wind Ranger. Shackle Shot doesn't latch to any trees behind, but Tiger will still be fine as this 4-man rotation from OG gets them a kill on a position 5. And look where Koifa is. He's ready to battle. The snowball in onto Sumail will stun him up on the plasma field. It's going to take him down. That kick away from Saxa doesn't get him out.
They want mid one.
Focus down now.
Oh,
The
that shackle.
latches onto the Earth Spirit. Beautifully done by Liquid. Blocking the roll away. Boxy, great play. And there's a double kill for Koifa. Chasing on towards No Tail. The Shadow Demon being pinged out by Insania. Go get him, boys. Get him, boys. Where's the SD? Come on. Power Shot gives the vision they need. Insania has a telekinesis and he just needs to cancel the TP. Oh, it's on cooldown. No Tail can't get away from this one.
That's
shots are there.
100% pure
Perfect.
space.
Absolutely gorgeous from Liquid. They're going to toy with No Tail and give Insania yet another kill.
What a surprise. I would not call that a surprise. Every single time you play with Rubik or see professional Rubik player, you know that he's gonna steal the kills with the Fade Bolt.
Attack.
Regeneration.
Didn't see the synergy and the game plan here from Liquid until the very end of that draft when the Razor came out, and then it suddenly clicked, right? And you're thinking, hey, Liquid, they're just going to brawl. They're going to continually run at their opponents, get individual pickoffs one by one. There's still time here for OG, though. They're only 1k net worth behind. And of course, their game plan still revolving around this Timbersaw who's having a pretty damn great time.
My gratitude.
Oh, is Seb building a blade mill? Yes, he is. It's one of the most cost-efficient item in this patch. I think we need to see more of it. Yeah.
Wind Ranger and Razor. They're catching out Tiger top. Wind Run gets a bit of distance away from OG. Another rolling boulder in 2 seconds, but the shackle shot beautifully timed and placed by Tiger, dodging the rolling boulder, and now they've got the tag team punch onto Saxa, disrupted up and saved for a little bit as the Wukong's command comes out under the tower. Koifa arriving, snipes out Saxa, and now focusing mid one's Monkey King. Tiger really towing the line of battle here as the turnaround balance strike with the shackle shot there and a double kill for Koifa. Mickey also finding No Tail in the back lines, and 2 to 13 Liquid are slaying this game.
Dire are scanning.
Void Spirit was in trouble on the bottom lane, somehow managed to get the TP and get the kill. It's very fast game coming out from Team Liquid, but Seb, he gets the solo kill on the bottom lane. It's very important that you stay away from Timbersaw, and Liquid, they understand that. Like, they have one hero there who can TP if there's a fight. They see that OG wants to be grouping around a lot, bringing 3-4 heroes at the same lane, while Timbersaw is just farming for now.
16 kills in 10 minutes. Bounty runes popping up. Tiger, not with a great amount of net worth here on the support heroes, honestly. Ern still pretty distant. Insane with Tranquil's wand. Tiger with Tranquils as well.
Tiger is involved in 10 out of 13 kills, so 1 kill per minute.
That's pretty insane. Still getting dived and body blocked by Seb there under the chakram. Somehow threads the needle through a bunch of trees and goes to the secret shop as mid lane though. Sumail being annihilated here by Koikfa. He's rolled upon. Will he
Koikfa's still alive.
Get away? He pops the wand and walks it off. The Shadow Demon Poison finally bringing down that unstoppable streak of the Razor as No Tail stands his ground.
Liquid is getting so much out of the map right now. Boxy once again going for the same build. Like, I get Power Treads, Magic Wand, then I'm gonna get a Blink Dagger.
He's like solo killing mid one. He does have to be careful about this Jingu stack. There's the 4th hit for mid one.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Times are hard for you.
Rotation in from Insania as bottom tower goes down thanks to Seb. The thing though, like OG slightly in the lead net worth wise. All of these kills for Liquid, but OG is still farming pretty damn well.
A lot of that gold coming out from Seb, who's level 10 Timbersaw, full blade mail completed on him. It's great against this uncontrollable damage from Razor, Windranger if she decides to use a Focus Fire, which she does not have even skilled.
Focuses No Tail. Jumps out with the Astral Step, and there's the delayed damage to pop out the Shadow Demon. Great little Boundless Strike and Plasma Field. Long range kind of nuke artillery from Liquid. As the steal from Insania going to be the Whirling Death now. That's a pretty good steal, honestly. It is only level 1, but you can break down trees against Monkey King. You can deal that attribute negative damage, stat, whatever you want to call it, reduction up against Seb's Timber.
Almost full Dual Scepter completed against the Razor, so that's going to be a great saving item for himself, for setting things up, also dispelling Monkey King's Jingu. Mid one is not having that good of a time, sitting at phase boots only. Box is playing so aggressive.
Yeah, going straight on them with the help of Mickey, double damage rune Void Spirit, sniping out mid one's Monkey King. But OG are still utilizing their overall game plan, right? Seb is on the front lines. They've got Lesh behind him to take down towers, tank it up for that level 4 Edict, or level 3 Edict actually, 2-3-2 build here for the Leshrac. So OG still getting out on the map and doing what their draft is built to do.
I would prefer 3-2-2 build on Leshrac. It took you a second, okay.
I was like, wait, why? Oh, I see. I understand now, you bastard.
So bottom lane's being pressured by Liquid. They're a bit limited on the tower damage. One of the reasons why Mickey, okay, he swapped things around, just saving that Blightstone for now.
In between tier 1, tier 2, yet again finding that Sancta Earth Spirit, making sure that he's not getting the jump on them. Taking that tier 1 bottom, and now the long line drawn. They can't really defend the top tower. That Edict from Sumail, way too potent.
Okay, how many blade mails are we gonna see in this game? Mickey going for one. There's a ton of uncontrollable damage from Leshrac, Earth Spirit once he uses the ulti. Is that a full Blink Dagger? Yes, it is. On Boxy coming up.
Oh, great. Super good to gap close in onto OG.
Alright, Boxy, please, if you get gold, buy Aghanim Scepter on your hero just to kick people out.
Two hero magnetized. They've punched up the Shadow Demon, but it disrupts just in time. They've taken out Saxon. The Dissimulate comes across, and Mickey, mega kill streak as he slays No Tail. Insania is traded back as that Rubik and Tusk both fall. Liquid with a very aggressive deep dive, and look at Monkey King chasing Tiger now on the other side of the river. Shackle shot, beautiful from Tiger, buys him all the time in the world to walk away, but mid one, phase boots, Boundless Strike, still giving chase, but the Wind Run away gets the Tiger Wind Ranger out of danger.
Still couldn't get the tier 1 tower on the mid lane, just 2 supports being traded for 2 supports. Lashrak with the perfect neutral item for him, he's gonna keep that one for a very long time. Faded Brooch, mana and the move speed, it's all you need on this hero.
Monkey King being pinged out. Observer ward on the high ground, and that's just a sentry from Insania. They're still going to jump the monkey though. Look at how quickly he disappears.
Pain means ugly. Ugly, pain.
I don't know what species of monkey he is, but he's on the verge of extinction in this game. Look at him, he's 071 Lacoste.
Oh, mid one's going for Malka ward, but the rest of the team also needs to focus on winning if he wants to pull it off. Saxa in trouble.
Great jump. Stops the boulder away, and they've got the catch with the boxy blink. Yet again, Mickey unstoppable, continue on towards the Lashrak kill. It is just chain demolition. As they've got No Tail and Seb to try and swing back. Mickey still alive somehow, but blown up by the Timber Saw.
Oh, I already know.
Streaks being given over to OG, and it looks like Tiger spotted out there. TP attempted, Boundless Strike and Disruption expended to stop it. Tiger. Wind Run cancelled out by the Yules. Timber Saw very farmed. Yules Blade Mail.
Nice. Could be worse.
8 to 23. OG still in the running here, even with a support Monkey King.
Seb is doing so much work for the team. He's 2,000 gold ahead second on the net worth list. Level 14. Taiga needs to farm his Spirit Vessel, just needs 700 gold to finish it off.
OG still trying to play forward into that dire jungle. They've got 2 observer wards giving the vision. That's what you want to be doing. Play into your vision. That's where you know enemies are coming. You can see TPs, you can see rotations and reactions. Tier 2 looks pretty open for them. And there's Liquid, a bit of a mirror movement. Tusk and Rubik down in that bottom part of the map. Grabbing up the Radiant side outpost. And actually bringing all of their numbers down there. Yet again, Liquid 5 heroes strong.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Seb showing on the mid lane. He's very, very hard to kill before they get the Spirit Vessel charge.
Tier 2 top is still half HP, by the way, so Seb TPing mid showing means Liquid knows that they can have a 5v4 top if they get there in time.
He reconnects with the team.
Straight in onto the high ground, snowball onto No Tail, Wukong's command from the Monkey King thrown out as they try and circle around this boxy Tusk, roll in from Saxa. He's so tanky and they've blown up the Shadow Demon as the Lashrak self-fuels into the air with a Pulse Nova going, tries to Ghost Scepter to buy himself time against the Razor from Koikvar, and he does survive. Great play as Seb swings in from tree to tree. He's role-playing as Monkey King as they catch out Mickey to simulate down to the low ground though, and Mickey makes his
He's silenced.
Astral Step in 4 seconds, but Seb is there. Oh, with the Resonant Pulse, and he eats the Remnant, actually buys him a little more time. Now with the step to the right-hand side, dodging and diving to simulate. Yet again, can he get away from this? No, he can't. Stunned as he lands, hits the ground with a splat, and Sumail clears up a kill, and now 10 to 24, and OG starting to build momentum.
Yeah, you said Timbersaw, he was mid lane, but he easily connects. He was just killing a full creep wave. He was 2 timber chains away from that fight, while Liquid, they were not there, they were not ready. Once they get that Spirit Vessel, there is already a Dispel on Timbersaw coming out from that Yule Scepter. Oh man, he even gets the Nether Shawl. Magic resistance and -3 armor. He really does not care about minus armor at all.
He is huge this game. Bloodstone queued up now as well. 10k net worth at 19 minutes on your Timber. Then you start to look at Liquid, and yes, they got that very early kill lead. They were looking real hot, finding a lot of snipes and pickoffs onto OG, but their item progression is starting to stall. Razor BKB still about 1,500 gold away. Boxy working on his BKB. You mentioned the Spirit Vessel, and that is now done on Tiger, so potential here for Liquid with this Blade Mail Void Spirit to continue
Dire's top
fighting.
tower is under attack.
But OG have a lot of items themselves. Echo Saber for mid one, Monkey King. He's now got himself to, middle of the table, catching up to the Void Spirit in terms of net worth. And Leshrac, that Ghost Scepter, it made the difference in that fight, right?
Yeah. A bit of different thinking coming out from Sumail. Like, I need something against this Tusk once he goes in on me. Same goes for Razor if I'm static linked. So Bounty Runes
Radiant are scanning.
spawn, there's double damage
Top tower is under attack.
next to the Roche pit.
Dire's top
They have
tower
this Dire Observer Ward that saw the Lash, and they know exactly where Sumail is. So a very nice smoke wraparound in onto Sumail, catches Leshrac as he was trying to grab runes.
Do you think you should
Smoke?
lose the rune that you have bottle up once you die? Maybe
No.
you should. No? Okay.
Grabbing runes is risky business. I don't know. I think it's nice being able to keep it. Because, like, it can expire while you're dead.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I think you already lose too much. Just dying with a rune bottled. Like, imagine you're against a Necro or something. You bottle a rune. You get Reaper's Scythe and it just expires because you can't respawn in time to
Radiant's
use it.
bottom tower is under attack.
Full BKB
September Saw.
on Razor, flying out, but there is still Demonic Purge. He's gonna pop that BKB.
And he tries to run out with the Wukong's command as they try and control Seb, but the long timber chain back gets OG out of a sticky spot. Monkey King TPs away on top of the trees. And OG, they are out of there. Forcing that first BKB charge of the Razor. Nothing really in return outside of, Wukong's command being used.
Full Bloodstone on Timbersaw, 21 minutes in. Spell amplification from Nethershall and the item. It's gonna be tough. Mickey. That's a great time silence from Saksa.
It is nap time for Mickey. 45 seconds without your Void Spirit, and Seb is just going straight behind tier 2. Clear out the wave. Allow the Leshrac to come in. Take down the objective. Boxy, Tiger, and Koikva in a kind of interesting position here. Still playing around that one Dire Observer ward.
Tower is under attack.
Trying to hold out on the left side of the map. Saksa and Sumail want to open up on the Razor. A roll will not find this Koikva Razor, as No Tail getting sniped elsewhere by Boxy. Monkey King gonna leap across the treetops.
Radiant's
Oh.
top tower is under attack.
He saw the Razor, doesn't get the TP cancel.
I almost got
And throughout all of that, tier 2 mid defended.
That's one of the downsides of the Liquid lineup. They have no tower damage. Another smoke.
Saksa was so close to popping that smoke as well. He was high ground in the medium camp. Can they kill the Timbersaw? They go in with everything they've got. My goodness, yes they can. 5 heroes strong. Liquid shut down Seb. Mega kill streak gone, and now a tier 1 finally going to fall in that mid lane.
You have 5 heroes hitting him with the tag team. Of course he's gonna drop. I don't think Shackle even connected there. They just stun him
Radiant's middle tower
with the
has
Walrus
fallen.
Punch.
That's all they needed. Sumail Lesh gonna TP away.
Radiant structures
As Liquid
are
were
fortified.
converging in on his location, but grabbing the outpost, giving away their position. Radiant also scanning Roshan. Oh man, No Tail's gonna come and try and de-ward his high ground here, and realize very quickly that they don't have any vision anymore, it just expired.
Double damage.
Dire and Radiant vision in that mid lane. Should get de-warded by Saksa.
Mickey decided to go for BKB. instead of finishing Deso first, he needs to take care of himself. Like, try to use the Simulate couple of times. They timed it very well. Either with Leshrac stun, Boundless, or Silence from Earth Spirit, so he could not pull it off.
It looks like Liquid want to go for another smoke. Double damage Razor going to expire before they can connect on anyone. Both of their lanes in a pretty good position. Mickey's just going to shove out one more wave mid. And come down south. One deep Observer Ward. The bottom left of that jungle.
Liquid is very good at using smoke and backstabbing people. Oh, Monkey.
They stopped the Monkey from jumping that plasma field and the AoE from Eye of the Storm, and Mickey's jumping in to stop the rolling boulder. Saxa can't make his escape. They buy back on mid one. He's TPing to the outpost now, and Liquid just gonna disengage. They don't have a high ground Observer Ward. They don't have great vision here, so they fall back to the Observer Ward they do have. They jump in, catching the Shadow Demon. No disruption, no nothing.
Buyback.
No tail forced to buy back now as well. Seb being controlled up, trying to limit his damage output as the Shackle Shot. Oh, Tiger has a gorgeous one, set up onto Sumail and Saxa. As the Magnetize finally comes through and Rolling Boulder connecting onto Tiger, but Saxa will fall as the chase going in deeper. Looking for Seb as Mickey's BKB wears off now, but he's popped his Blade Mail and Boxy takes him down. The three cores chasing towards Sumail, but they want to swing back and get the easier kills. Mid one, the buyback into dieback. It looks like it is. Disruption will buy a little bit of time here, but the Ether Remnant will connect, and mid one is a goner.
No tail, they know he's here. Does not have anything to TP out. He should be scouted out. But look at Sumail. He's ready to set things up.
They get the Shadow Demon
Oh,
now.
Blade
Sumail
Mail.
coming in, trying to find Mickey, but he's going to be able to walk this one off with Phase Boost? No. Lightning Storm finally takes him down, but the Ghost Scepter buying a bit of time for Sumail, but it's, what, a 5-man wipe, 7 kills for Liquid, and Saxa's going to give them like an 8th one. He wants Goiku, but it's self-fuels, and now a Rolling Boulder out. Saxa's Spirit Vessel. Is that going to kill him? No, not quite. 50 HP.
Boxy will go in, trust me. Misses. But now he knows where Saxa is. Come on, Boxy. So they lost... How many buybacks? Was that 2 or 3?
It was 7. It was 7 kills for Liquid. A team wipe plus 2 diebacks.
Monkey couldn't get the good Wukongs off. They were just doing a very good job, and you said it. If there's Chakram stolen by Rubik or Whirling Death plus a power shot, it's not that great of a Monkey game.
0, 9, and 5. He's no longer just endangered. They need to start a breeding program, put him in a zoo. He has not had a good game at all. Dragon Scale for him, trying to make a BKB. But he has been focused down every step of the way here by Team Liquid. And now you've got a Boxy BKB freshly purchased. Desolator is about 1,800 or so.
Oh, yes.
About 2,000 away for Mickey.
Man, I'm in love with Boxy. Like, he just grew on me so much. After I see this Aghanim Scepter queued up, like, that's the play. Either Timbersaw goes in, you kick him out. You kick Monkey King out of Wukong's command. Great against Leshrac. He goes in, uses mana, you kick him out. Okay, I don't want this game to end for another, like, 7-8 minutes until Boxy manages to farm the item.
Yeah, give us like 10 minutes, then you can farm it and use it a couple of times. They were hunting for Insania top, but Saxa broke the tree the Monkey was standing on, and then didn't get the connection onto the Rubik.
Boxy is the best player in the world, no doubt about it. Going for Aghanim Scepter on Tusk.
He's your newfound love. He's your
idol.
Oh, mid one, scouted and jumped. Boxy there with a snowball, and they've got him. Monkey King 0 and 10. Sunks has jumped in. He was trying to save the Monkey King. He's going to be a sacrifice himself, though. Mickey's Void Spirit's here. Liquid, 4 heroes strong.
It's such a strong combo. You have Focus Fire. Like, Wind Ranger doesn't deal that much damage at the moment, just going for full utility. But every single time she attacks, tag team procs.
Oh, and another one just chaining these kills. Boxy's BKB allows him to stand in the chakra, punching Sumail into the ground.
Radiant's top tower.
Left onto Seb, stops the Timber Chain, but he's got another one in a second with a Yule Scepter, but is he going to survive? No! The Shackle Shot lasts long enough for the damage to flow through from Liquid and No Tail. Oh, dearie me. It's a 5-man team wipe spread across about a minute's duration.
Yeah, I think Seb wants to see what happens when Bloodstone charges hit 0.
Is under attack.
Not good things.
So top lane, Mick is still going for that. So yeah, they're very limited on the tower damage, which I think is a correct play here.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Koikwa, full Satanic, so status resistance, and that's a second second life on him. Oh, nice Yules.
Really well done, and there's Tiger with the Blink Dagger to set up the Shackle Shot. Unstoppable Koik for Razor, and 4 seconds before the outpost, they grab both of them.
That should help.
Every coin helps.
Now Windranger will start transition. This is gonna be another core, which is very elusive, hard to take down. Completely different build from what we see from the usual position for Windrangers. Like FY was pretty much the only one who was playing it when we were casting ESL Los Angeles online. And he was going straight into MKB, then getting a BKB. But this game, like, they needed to get that Spirit Vessel. Very crucial against these heroes.
That's all they want right now. OG yules the Rubik up, and look at Liquid. They are ready to turn.
There's the snowball save.
The snowball catches 2 of them, and the Shackle Shot flies through. Mid one gets the Wukong's command down, and they do slay the Rubik as Boxy, trapped inside this Wukong's command and being battered away by mid one. A little bit of a comeback here as OG win. A nice team fight with 2 quick kills and the potential to go into Roshan. Chasing Tiger with a great rolling boulder, they catch the Windranger. Seb on top of her, and Tiger with no escape
Mick is
available. Mickey Blade Mail, he's taking down Saxa very quickly. Koikva arrives, but they've got to turn tail and sprint away from this one. Mickey.
Oh, dodge
away.
with the Illusion Rune dodge, man. That's like having Manta these days. It got buffed.
So good to get out of that split earth.
Okay, Illusion Rune confirmed not to be the worst rune anymore. And it stops the Roche, like they were just buying time. I believe they can still go in and try to make it, but damage is very limited. You have Timbersaw, damage output is only Lashrak at the moment. Monkey still farming his BKB on the bottom lane.
He's 300 gold away from it, I think. Does he have a recipe on Courier? He does. Thank God for that. And they've nearly got Halberd on Seb. He's got about 2,000 gold saved up, so he can afford it. Great up against this Razor. Hell, great up against any of these heroes. The right-click power of Liquid has been substantial, as they now have the Desolator on Mickey to really amp that up. Koik for going for the classic Satanic Butterfly. Tankiness and evasion. What cost? You're gonna be
Yeah, I just saw, man. Boxy, he's not the best Dota player that ever existed. Swapping a plate mail in quick buy, okay.
Bottom tower is under
I was
attack.
gonna say you're gonna be a little bit disappointed, but you are super disappointed by that. No Aghanim Scepter for Tusk. As
He bought it.
Scan, they walk past Secret Shop, they walk into Saxa No Tail, but they see Sumail on the left-hand side. That's the big kill that they want to grab. Lashrak self-fuels, but he's already on 400 HP, less even. With Aether Ribbon there, he's blown out of the water. Now the move in, Saxa tag-teamed up by Boxy. Demonic Hurt is there, but he blinks across to try and save Tiger and chase down Seb.
Oh man, that's roll from
Problems
Saxa.
here as Sumail buys back. Mickey jumps out. Liquid, they're trying to disengage. OG have held their high ground, bought back, and want to continue fighting. Snowball from the Boxy Tusk. Saxa rolls away, and Timbersaw taking Boxy down to a third of his HP. This buyback from Sumail will get them a kill on the Tusk. 2 heroes down for Liquid, and they've caught Mickey out in the trees. Dissimulate with no Astral Step charges remaining. He's going to BKB, turn to kill Saxa. No way! Mickey's 1v4ing. He gets himself out of there with a little
Phase
off
boots.
to the right-hand side, but the Yule Scepter catch with the Split Earth. There's no way out of that one this time.
Now it's time to go Roche. They need to get something out of this buyback from Sumail. There is Orb of Destruction on Monkey King, so it should be enough damage unless Liquid decides to buy back. Mickey has one, no buyback on Tusk. Also Windranger with no buyback. I think Windranger might need to get a BKB as the next item to just be damage. But you also need to have an ability to save yourself. They purge your Windrun with either Demonic Purge or just the Yule Scepter. So Sumail should be picking up this Aegis, and here it goes.
Radiant's bottom
And
tower
OG
is
so
under
good at using these buybacks. Sumail getting annihilated. Just buys back, swings the team fight, and now he has Aegis of Immortal. 2 lives for him. The old disco pony. Gonna walk back to base, replenish his mana. And then go out and rejoin the team. Monkey King's net worth not looking too bad anymore. 11,000 for mid one. He's not got a single kill, but he's spotted out.
Yeah, but 11 assists, that looks good on the board. If you just put your finger over the 0.
Gold.
I wonder how many people do that right now. Watching the stream, you know, OG fans there just like, Lacoste, you're right, I'm gonna put my finger over that 0.
And you need to clean your monitor.
And then wash your hands. Mid one shackle shot to the back of the tree. But a roll in from Saxa as OG do react very quickly. The Soul Catcher there and Tiger shredded by the magic damage from Sumail with Insania following. The high ground attempt from OG is coming.
They just made 6k gold difference
Dire's
in less than 2
are
minutes.
fortified.
The king's gratitude is worth more than gold.
I'm coming, friends. Wait for me.
But it's still a 4 versus 5 here for Liquid. Koik for draining a lot of damage out from that Timber Saw. Now hitting for, you know, about 400 as Boxy straight into the back. No tail picked off, no disruption, no save. But Boxy, BKB run away. He gets himself to the high ground and he's out there as the Aegis from Lestrak will pop him back into the fight. Clickfer still with like 400 damage, but Click, he is just shredding them, but he's also losing HP to Drastic Rage. His Satanic on cooldown means he's gonna fall. OG losing 4 heroes in a row though, with
That's
Mick
5.
clearing up and 5-man team wipe for Team Liquid as they hold their high ground, defend their base. Tier 3 somehow still up with 160 HP.
Mickey got so much out of that. Like, he is level 25, so Astral Step crit. Void Spirit picked up double damage with the Desolator. Let's check the buybacks.
I mean, that was 6 kills, right, with the Aegis on the Leshrac.
Yes, they only have 2 buybacks on both supports, and that's it. Also, it's a 35-minute wave that is coming close to their base. That means siege creeps, and they're gone.
Multi-shot glyph. What an ability.
Radiant's middle tower is
No
under
tail. Ooh, he shows his position with the poison, and there it is. The snowball straight onto the Shadow Demon. The shards aren't that great, but the telekinesis and the remnant are beautifully set up to take down the SD, who likely will be forced to buy back in a couple of seconds. Wait, did Liquid go high ground here with a DD of Mickey? Oh, I was
They can try to
they
do-
would, and yeah.
Deal some damage after the buyback. You need to go back.
So they buy back Saxa instead of the Shadow Demon. And that will pressure Liquid away from the Radiant base.
It's very important that Taiga doesn't die straight away in a team fight. His choice of talents is great. -2 Shackle Shot cooldown and duration on level 20. So getting multiple of those, allowing the rest of the team to deal damage, is going to be crucial. That's why I want to see a defensive item on him. Usually I'm not a big fan of Magic Lamp, but here I find it as a very great item. The spell and some extra HP. Oh, Spell Prism. Ah, he might swap it out.
That's so good. Look at this vision from Liquid as well. High ground tree ward up top to try and scout out Monkey King. Left hand lane ward on that top lane as well. Really expecting OG to, you know, play that top lane into the dire jungle. Yeah, exactly. And then Sania wards up the middle of his jungle as well. So they are keeping that top half of the map all warded up. Insania cancelling the outpost take. Chakram there, and they're going to grab Seb.
It's a full duration
But he's
Chakram.
annihilated, and they chase into the back as well, finding the Shadow Demon. So again, no tail focus, and the Shackle Shot stops Saxa in his tracks. Yule's up onto that Timber Saw as he does buy back and return to the fight. But Seb is isolated now. He's all alone. It's going to be a dieback
Seb's
on Seb.
dead.
He's gone! Sax has rolled in. Earth Spirit is going to be now 1v5ing and Liquid.
It's time to
dragging that
go.
fight.
Look at this big arrow drawn on the minimap.
Well, they know both of those heroes bought back and now died back, right? 100 seconds without Timber, Earth Spirit, OG in a 3v5, and they've been struggling as it is. Liquid going to be using that 16k net worth lead now with Spell Prism on Mickey. Full Aghanims completed.
Good luck, man. Insania is about to hit level 25 on position 5 Rubik. Level 25 for level 25 Rubik.
Radiant's middle
And he
tower
has Timeless Relic. Deep extra 25% debuff duration on top of Arcane Supremacy, extra 40%. Like, do the math, Gary. These stuns last for eternity.
A fucking lot, Lacoste.
I wonder what he's gonna go. Spell Amp, extra damage. Whew. Extra damage from that, extra damage from Timeless Relic.
under attack.
So Chakram deals like 6,000 damage per second.
That is big numbers. Huge numbers.
Radiant's top tower.
Full lane of Rax. Taken by Liquid and the tier 2 top.
Every coin helps.
Roshan fast spawn in just under 2 minutes, and Mickey does find the DD rune, bottles it up.
Radiant's
And the
top
onslaught
tower
continues.
is under
They've still got 30 seconds without Timber and Earth Spirit. So another lane here potentially coming through. Quickfoot is so tanky on that front line with Satanic and Butterfly, and every time Liquid sees a hero, they have 3 or 4 people jump on them immediately. Blink Snowball, they've got that Astral Step, and there it is. A disruption. It will bubble to try and buy a little bit of time here for mid one. He pops his BKB, but the Wukong doesn't even come out. He's done for.
If you use
Obliterate.
Yule Scepter defensively or Disruption, it's a great setup for
Radiant's
Ether
top
Remnant.
barracks are under attack. Radiant's top barracks. Radiant's top barracks.
Seb's gonna try and frontline here, but in they come again. Seb, he's TP'd aggressively, now kicked away. The Blade Mail doesn't help him. Mickey's double damage rune is shredding through these OG heroes. The Remnant is placed in front of that Leshrac, but Mickey has taken him out with just a few punches. As another 5-man team wipe here shuts OG out, and Liquid going to 2-0 victory in this lower bracket final, and they'll be meeting Team Secret in the grand finals.
Oh, what a performance from Team Liquid, man. The itemization, besides Boxy not going for Aghanim Scepter, you know, a bit disappointed, but everything else was on point. Position 5, Rubik, still winning games. Like, whatever you steal from Timbersaw is going to be great, especially Chakram. And they had a lot of lockdown for him, like either Tusk, Snowball, Ether Remnant, Telekinesis, Shackle Shot, you name him. So even though this Timbersaw was extremely farmed, at one point, if they lock you down inside that Chakram, like we've seen, he dies. Or Windranger uses ulti with tag team. I mean, you're still Timbersaw, but at the end of the day, you can't 1 versus 5.
You know, we always praise OG for that really snappy decision-making, the 5-man group up, the teamfight synchronization. They looked a little out of sorts in this series, but we really do have to praise Team Liquid. They are in the mood to play Dota 2 today. Like, Insania